need to sneeze. Hey guys, it's If You'll Disappointment. Hey guys, it's my journey previously If You Love Jesus, and it has been forever since I have sat down and talked to you guys. Anyway, to the point. Today I'm going to be talking about waiting on God. Some of the first verses I have is, I wait for your salvation, Lord, and I follow your commands. That's Psalm 119, chapter 119, verse 166. Psalm 38:15, Lord, I wait for you, you will answer, Lord my God. And then there's a lot of verses about waiting. And then it says Psalm 27:14, wait for the Lord, be strong and take heart, and wait for the Lord. If you want to be happy, and if you want to follow God's plan and His will, then it is essential to wait and see what He wants. As humans, we tend to rush things, and we want to get things done, and we want to, we want to do what we want to do quickly. But that is not how God always does it. 1,000,000 years to us could be 1 minute to Him. His time is different. We cannot rush His plan, because while it seems He may be taking forever to work things out in our life, or it's taking forever to give us answers, we cannot rush Him, because we may end up making bad decisions, or we may end up following our plan and not His. Whether it's hard, whether you don't want to do it, you have to wait on Him to see what He wants. I've done this where I've wanted an answer so bad that I convinced myself I had it and that I was doing the right thing, when really I wasn't. I was just rushing the situation because I was tired of waiting for answers. I was tired of being confused. I was tired of praying for months and not knowing what to do. So I convinced myself on what I thought was right and did it. And it didn't end up well. But when I took time to listen to what God wanted and let Him work things out and waited for His answer and waited to see what He was doing, things ended up better than they were before when I didn't wait. You don't know what He's doing in that waiting period. You don't know what He's doing with other people's lives. You don't know what He's doing with situations. You don't know what He's doing in that time of your life, in that waiting period. You can't always know. And that's why you shouldn't rush it. Because if you rush it, things just won't end up like they need to be all the time in most situations. So I encourage you, no matter how hard it is to wait, know that it will be better, and whatever you're waiting for, it will end up 10 times better if you wait in the end. For example, a lot of kids want to date in high school. That was not a desire of mine personally. I didn't care if I dated in high school. I didn't push the issue. But a lot of kids do. They desire that and they want to date. Sometimes they don't realize that maybe it's not what God wants at that time. So they go through a bunch of empty relationships, or relationships that are hurtful and damaging to them because they weren't waiting for what God had in store with them. Like I said, I wasn't looking for a relationship. And while I wasn't focused on that, while I was just waiting for God's plan to come, He blessed me with a relationship. I go along with that relationship according to what I believe God wants from me. And we can be wrong sometimes. Sometimes we make mistakes, and that's okay. As long as you have prayed and waited and you truly believe it's what God wants, and you feel it in your heart that God is telling you something, that it's right, after prayer and studying the Bible, then I think that's the best you can do. We make mistakes. That's how we learn. That's how we grow. But life is a lot harder if we do it according to our wants and our desires. If we do it according to what God wants and His will, it's not going to be easy, but it's going to be more beneficial. And you're probably going to end up a lot more happier in the end if you do His will. What are they yelling about there? Do you hear that? Probably football. Wait, is it football season? No, it's not football season. I don't do sports. So. Anyway, that is my message for the day. I'm so sorry. I know I've kind of strayed away from the Christian part of my channel. I haven't been posting a lot, and I haven't been posting these kind of videos. It's just been really hard lately. We all struggle, so personally I've been struggling a lot with a few things, but it's taught me a lot in that too. So it's important to wait and not lose faith in God through that waiting period. It's important to know that He's there, even if you don't feel like He is. I hope you like this lesson. I'm sorry for my bad posture. My mom's probably gonna get me in trouble, but I hope you have a great week. God bless, and bye. Wait, why do I always forget this? Gosh darn it. Follow my Instagram, and I have an email if you wanna send me an email about anything. If you wanna become a traveler on this journey, subscribe, and yeah, have a great week. Bye.